Willie, congratulations, off and running at the William Hill World Darts Championship. Just sum up how you're feeling.
Not sure what to say. A lot of mixed feelings, and I'm not happy with how I played at all.
Did you get embroiled in a game you didn't need to get embroiled in?
Yeah, probably. I expected Marco to play a lot better than he did. Expected to play a lot better than I had to, to win, but it is what it is, I take the win and move on.
He seemed quite slow up there, just the way he threw. Did that really put you off your stride a little bit?
Probably did. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was. Maybe that was it. I felt as though in the end of the game, I did get into my head. Maybe it's the fact that he's, very, very. I won't say slow, but very methodical, and maybe that's playing a part in it. Just can't get into the game, especially though he wasn't playing that well, and maybe I just started looking at his game more than what I should have been. I didn't play well at all. He didn't play well. But look, I take the win and move on. That's all I can do, isn't it?
Is it tough when there's not a lot coming back at you either, because you know that you've got gears to go through if needed as well?
Yeah, it is, but it shouldn't be. It should be a simple game of just turning up and playing well. No matter what they throw, you should just play your darts. You should focus on what's ahead. You should focus on playing the board and just getting the game out of it and getting on to the next game. But I don't know why I got embroiled in the game I did, but I did, and nothing I can do about it now. I just put it behind me and move on.
On the plus side though, it's a 3-0 win on that fabulous stage, so regardless of performance, that must make you feel good.
Yeah, what makes me feel good, I suppose, is the fact that I didn't feel any pressure at all. I just felt as though, it was like a glorified exhibition more than anything else. I don't know why. I don't mean any disrespect at all in that, but I didn't feel under pressure. I didn't feel anything. Just felt as though, just play it, and I didn't, especially when I didn't play well at all and just got through it. I was like, I'm not sure what to make of it, but I'll take the win and move on.
When you look back, it's been a good season for you, isn't it? Final of the World Cup, quarter-final at Minehead just gone. You come here full of confidence? I
was here full of confidence. That kitten there just drew it all out of me. I'm here now, and I swear to God, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna just do a little bit of. I'm going to say a few prayers, and hopefully it comes to me by the end of the week.
You seem very relaxed, which is great. You're smiling. Is this time of year you really enjoy?
Of course it is. It's coming up to Christmas. What's not to enjoy coming up to Christmas? I've got 2 kids at home. They can't wait for Santi, and hopefully he does turn up and looks after them, because I can't wait for Christmas morning to turn up and see the 2 faces just explode with joy.
I say everyone knows you've been through the mill as a darts player. You remodelled your whole throw. Are you now seeing the benefits of that, and the best of you is yet to come? Yeah,
I feel as though the best of me is yet to come. I don't think I've turned up yet, but bits and pieces here and there, yeah, absolutely. I've turned up a bit, but there's a lot more to come. I think next year is going to be a big year for me. It's first year as a full-time professional, and I've got the time to practice. I'm going to have the dedication to practice, and look, hopefully I can turn it into something a bit different, and get up those rankings a little bit further. Was that a tough decision to make, to give up your job to become a full-time professional? Because obviously then you have to win to earn money, where before there's still something coming in. Not really. No, it wasn't. Look, I don't take pressure like a normal person. I look at it and I just look. Pressure is what you make of it. You look at situations, and they are what you make of them. So, look, I'm going to give myself 12 months of 100% dedication, and look, whatever happens. I'm not going to put pressure on myself at all. There's no point. If you put pressure on yourself, not going to happen, is it? You're going to fail, and that's it. So I'm going to turn up, knowing I have those 12 months, and make those 12 months count, and hopefully come out the right side at the end of it. And if I don't, then I give them my best. Last one from me. Next up, Gerwyn Price, man of the moment, one of the bookies' favourites to win the tournament. Can you just go under the radar in this game and enjoy it? I'm not going to go under the radar. I'm going to go in and give it 100%, and I'm going to put every ounce of pressure I can in my body to blast him out of this tournament, and that's just it. Willie, thank you very much as always.
Just one from me, Willie, if that's all right. It's briefly mentioned you've had a fantastic year on the tour. Do you think this is the best form you've been in going into All Worlds?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but the answer to that, I'm playing all right coming into tonight. Maybe if you asked me yesterday, I'd have a different answer, but not after tonight, no. No, but I've been in okay form, been solid enough, but there's a lot more there and a lot more to come out.
And there's obviously a lot of Irish players playing tonight. Keane Barry obviously playing at the moment, obviously Steve Lamley. So many Irish players make their debuts at the World Championship. Good time for Irish darts.
Yeah, super time for Irish darts, especially especially when you see the two lads that's you know, dominating Irish Darts at home, turning up and playing and representing, you know. Yeah, it's happened a few times in the past where, you know, lads have qualified through the Tom Kirby and things and have played and, you know, not necessarily been dominating at home, and you kind of mixed feelings about that. But the two lads, look, what can I say? They've been absolutely smashing darts at home. Two young lads as well, which is huge for Irish darts, and it's absolutely brilliant to watch and brilliant to follow. And I have a great following of the two lads. I've watched two lads, and hopefully, you know, they come on. And Keane and Kieran, the two lads have massive futures in front of them. But then you could look at probably 100 other players and say the same thing. You know, they have the ability, they have the talent. Will they come through in the end? Only God knows. We'll be behind them 100% all the way, and hopefully they can. And any help I can give them along the way, I'll do my best.
Thank you very much, Willie.
Okay. You just spoke about Gerwin. Do you think it's a positive thing because he's got the pressure on him now, that these sort of, because he's had this momentum going forward? Do you feel like you can take advantage of that? Last year he came here in a similar situation and Nathan Aspinall came back and beat him. Do you feel you can do the same sort of thing?
I don't think there's any pressure on him at all, to be honest with you. I think he's coming in on good form. I think he knows he's coming in good form. I think he's coming in here thinking that if I come in here and play my best darts, then I'm going to blast Willie out of the board, which is not going to be the case, because I'm going to have an answer for every dart he throws at the board. In my head, I'm ready to play that game. I was probably more prepared to play that game than I was Marco, which is probably a stupid move on my behalf. But you know, when Gerwin goes up to that board there, I expect it to be 2 triples every time. I'm ready to hit those 2 triples back at him every time. If I don't, I don't. But I'm ready to play that game. I'm ready to play that big game, and I'm prepared to play that big game. I've been practicing that big game. Whether he brings it or doesn't bring it, I'm ready for it, and I'm going to give it to him.
Is the thing that Gerwin should fear the most about you the fact that you are so relaxed and you are so laid back and sort of, oh well, is this happening because you're not going in there sort of pent up?
No, I don't think any of us feel any different than each other, to be honest. I think we all feel relaxed enough. I think everyone knows what everyone can do. I just think you got to go up and do it. And if you don't, you know, you're going to get smashed off the board, and that's it. I know that Gerwin can go in and beat me 3-0, but I know that I can go in and beat him. Whether it be 3-1 or 3-0 or 3-0 or whatever it is, or 3-2, or I know I have the game to go in there and beat him. You know, whether it be outscore him or, you know, hit the right things at the right time. I know the game is there. I've done it to Michael. I've done it to Mal at some stage. I've done it to Gerwin before. I've beaten them all. You know, I know I have the game. You know, obviously I'm going to go in as underdog, but I believe that I can do it on my night. And look, the worst player on his night can go in and beat the best player in the world, and I'm going to go in and give it 100%. I'm going to be the underdog.
Thank you very much.
Okay.